Hello, hello, beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome back to Spiritual Warrior. I would like to, Spiritual Warrior Tarot, I should say. I would like to say thank you to all of you for being here and being patient with me. If you haven't seen my I Fell Off video, check it out. It's just a couple of minutes letting you know where I went and why. I just needed to. I needed to step away for my spiritual, emotional, mental health so I could show up in the best way possible for you guys. So, Aquarius, in the meditation, I immediately saw, like, the Aquarius is the water bearer, right? And it was almost like you put down your your water jug, for better lack of better word, and you started playing. Like, I saw children and like running around and laughter, but then I also saw like studying. And what I heard was make time for play too. Like, don't be so serious. Not everything has to be so serious. Um, and we know how some Aquariuses are very serious, or rather, not all of you, especially because everybody's astrological aspects when you were born are different, right? But the main energy of one of the main energies of Aquarius is like maybe not investing a lot of time in emotion here. So making sure that you're not taking life too seriously, if that makes sense. Okay, so just make sure you're also finding time for play. Okay, so yeah, don't take everything so seriously. So we are going to get into your reading and do a Celtic crossbred. Since I have been gone a little bit, just want to get a general reading on your guys' energy right now. So let's get into it. And sorry if you hear some barking, that's my dog. All right. All right. Okay, so at the center of the reading, we have the this is you showing up as the Five of Cups. I feel a really somber energy, like regret or loss. Maybe this is just you needing to lighten up a little bit. We have the challenge or the conflict here as the Hangman. So maybe getting a new perspective on something, maybe slowing down is the challenge here. I'm just feeling taking your attention away from the serious energy here is maybe the conflict. We have the Hangman here, and he, suspends himself and takes a pause for a little bit to get a new perspective on things, to come out new in some way. I don't know what this is about, but it almost feels like holding something away from you. So I'm being guided to look at that ball of energy up by his hands there. And he's hanging upside down, and he has this ball of energy, and it just feels like holding it somewhere or away from you, or let's keep going. This is really interesting. It's almost like you're keeping something at arm's length. That's really interesting. Okay. At the foundation here, the base of this, we have the High Priestess. So, this is your intuition, but I'm feeling like holding something back because this is hidden knowledge as well. Maybe you're holding something back, but for some of you, like, not listening. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's see what else comes out. Wow. Look at, in the past, we have the Magician. This is interesting. We have all these orbs here. the magician here in the past? Please tell me more. Wow. What's the magician here in the past? Please tell me more. Oh, wow. Okay. So the first thing I saw was the Four of Pentacles come out, clarifying this magician. Is this supposed to be up or down? Up or down, please. Okay. We have the Five of Cups showing up again. Nine of Swords and the Eight. Is this up or down, please? Oh, whoa. Is this supposed to be up or down, please? That was stopped. Let's try again. Is this supposed to be up or down, please? Okay. Okay, so I just feel a really resistant energy to come into your own power here, because we have Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups is now here twice already. And then the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups is in reverse. And so the Eight of Cups represents going out on a journey to seek more fulfillment, to seek what's missing, and that's in reverse here. And this just feels like restricted, holding on, lots of anxiety and worry. It's almost like, gosh, almost like you came into realization about something, but you're like, no. You're like, no, that can't be possible, or I don't know. This is so interesting to me, because the magician is coming into your God force power and manifesting. Okay. It's almost like, oof, oh boy. I just gotta say it. It's almost like you're very powerful, but you're not manifesting a very good outcome for yourself. Someone who's looking at all the spilled cups, they have lots of anxiety, they're holding on tight to something. Oh, wow. Okay, let's keep going. Your immediate future, look at that. Another repeated card. We have the Four of Pentacles now, and this just feels like pulling your energy in and like away from your loved ones almost. I just heard selfish. Oof, wow, this is what you want most out of this situation. We have the Nine of Wands, so this is about persevering and not giving up and still holding on. How you see yourself in this situation, we have the Page of Swords. This page is all about honesty and truth, okay? And the Page of Swords is like, in a regular deck, this is like taking in information in a new way or communicating in a new way. But she's also about protection. I mean, she's got that little baby swan in her hands. I just feel a very serious energy. Almost like someone's like, well, I gotta keep being this way. I gotta keep... This is so... Okay, let's see. Why is showing up as a page of... Wow, okay. Anything else? Okay. King of Swords. We have the Four of Wands and then the Knight of Swords coming out in reverse. This feels like a stale energy. You know, the Four of Wands is like happy home, and this Knight of Swords is about fast movement and going after, like fighting for something or communicating something that you believe in. And then we had the Magician. Here again, you guys have a lot of repeating cards. And then the Ace of Wands. And this, I'm just going to tell you, this feels like a stubborn energy a little bit. It's like you have this... Okay, so I'm feeling somebody who is like just concerned with the logic of everything and not giving themselves free space to imagine and play and all of this, because we have like your God force power showing up in your ability to manifest something new, creating something new here, but there's no playfulness. There's no playfulness in here. It just seems, the energy feels really rigid. I'm not going to lie. And then we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Very serious, very like, okay, the energy around you. 8 of Wands here. Okay, so this could be communication, but this is like when you have a goal and you know it's going to take a long time, but you're willing to do the work. And it's like those seeds represent all of her wishes, and she blows them, and then they'll eventually land and root and then grow, but it's going to take a long time. So maybe you've been working hard at something. What you hope for or fear most, we have the Queen of Swords now. Wow. And, okay. So, my little picture window rose quartz just fell over. And when I saw that, I immediately felt like you need to bring in more love or express more love. Oh my God. So the Queen of Swords like cuts out those things that don't serve her, right? And she's very, like, she's ready to use the sword that she has, you know? It feels like you want to communicate something here. Why is this? Wow. Okay, anything else? Queen of Swords, anything else? Thank you. Okay, anything else? Oh my God, alright, is that it? Yes, that's it, okay. Wow, okay, the first thing that flipped, like, immediately was the Devil. And then we have the Knight of Wands now. And 9 of Pentacles. The Wheel. And the Queen of Swords again. Okay, so this just feels like somebody who's really preoccupied, like that you're really attached to something. And I feel like, oof. I'm not gonna lie, okay? This feels like you need to detach from being so serious, is just what I keep getting. You know, there's like an independence about you that's kind of like, it's almost like you're moving really quickly and you're really concerned about your security and finances and this project or whatever this is that you're doing, you know, especially with like the 4 of Pentacles here, and you're being moved with the Wheel here. It's like it's trying to move you in a new direction to see the things that need to go. And I feel like just this coldness, this utter, like, just kind of cold. Okay, your outcome is the 7 of Swords, Aquarius. This is like self-deception. It's like you're deceiving yourself. We have so many swords on the board here. What is the 7 of Swords here for the outcome for Aquarius, please? 7 of Swords. Okay, thank you. Wow. Okay. Up or down, please. Keeps coming sideways. We have the 2 of Cups and the Empress. Okay, again, this feels like it just feels like you're maybe neglecting your family or the people that you love or your loved ones or your partner or something in this area, and you need to like listen to yourself and realize that what you're manifesting by doing this is not something you're gonna want. It's gonna make you end up feeling worse. Why is the Five of Cups here for Aquarius, please? Five of Cups. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and then the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is like, oof. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Wow. Okay. So now we have the High Priestess and the Tower showing up for Four of Pentacles. Why is the High Priestess here, please? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have Strength in reverse here. Ooh. And then we have Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Three of Swords. So many sword cards. You need a little bit more compassion in your life, Aquarius. We have this Strength in reverse here and the Three of Swords. And then it just seems like the Six of Swords and the Sun is here. It's like your higher self, your intuition is telling you what you need to do, but you're having a hard time listening and following the change here. And with the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, it's like you're fighting it. You're fighting this. It's almost like you want to be independent and you don't want to rely on people, or something about isolating yourself. And it's like you're fighting something, but at what, if you're winning, at what cost are you winning? You know? Why is this a challenge here? Yeah. The Nine of Cups fell in reverse, and then the King of Swords for the Hangman. It's like, oof. Okay, this is running a little long, Aquarius. I'm going to leave your message here. In general, this really feels like you need to slow down a little bit and spread the love around, okay? Because it just feels like you're alienating yourself, and you're like, almost like you're really trying hard to get this certain outcome, but by not allowing yourself to love or to play or to lighten up, you're all these blocks are coming, and your higher self is like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you go into a good space and get this accomplishment that you want. And you could be successful because you're very powerful here. But you have to make sure that you're being careful of where your energy is going, you know, especially if you're neglecting your partner and your family here with the with the Empress. Okay, so those are your messages, Aquarius. I am going to extend on this message, so please join me if this is your story, where we will also get you a 3-card spread of advice regarding this situation. Okay, and if not, I will catch you next time. Take care.